There we go. There we go.
Oh, it's happening. Oh, and we're on!
Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa!
That was in your face.
Technology is just like, you know what? Your episode's starting now!
We don't care if you're ready, just boom, what's on?
You don't have a choice. You don't have any wind down choice. You are starting the episode right now.
Look at my red light. Look at my red light.
So how good is it that we can see the ocean from here?
We can see the ocean from here, from our studios. We just realized that because we're looking out of a 6th-story window.
We're pretty much in like the South Beach of Miami. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean,
it has that sort of feel to it. Anyway.
It does.
You know, it's the California, Florida, or wherever Miami is.
I think there's even a redheaded guy named Horatio walking around here somewhere.
I'm fucking feeling that. I'm fucking feeling that so much. Can there be someone named Juan that knows Horatio?
Juan is the cocaine dealer that Horatio is chasing.
Juan is possibly the funniest name to pronounce on the planet.
Juan. Ironic, isn't there? There's
Juan.
You can say it Juan as in a Mexican one,
Juan.
or you can Juan with an
Or
H.
you can throw the H in there and
Indonesian or something.
Juan, and when I think of Juan, I think,
Oh, baby.
That's what I think.
Oh, really?
T-Mac.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
my new favourite sound effect, by the way.
That is, I know.
Listeners, you will be hearing a lot more of.
Oh, baby.
Okay, so get used to it, and if you don't like it, you should probably check out some of our other podcasts that we listen to. One being The New. Now, I thought we are big fans of The New, aren't we?
We are.
We love The New
very big
boys,
fans of The New.
and they are big fans of us. They say.
Do they? Have they said?
Hey,
I don't know if they've said.
They listened to like a third of one of our episodes, and they were mildly amused.
Okay.
So I'm pretty proud of that.
Is that the indication you're getting from?
Well, I'm thinking
from
that.
them retweeting.
They're like, "Oh, we love you, John and Tom," and I'm like, "Well,
Yeah.
thanks so much."
It's a step in the right direction.
I really appreciate that we have semi-fans.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice, and it's good in the industry. We've got to be supportive of each other. So I thought, because we don't have much material,
Right.
we don't have much substance. We're an awesome show. Let's steal some shit from other podcasts.
Oh.
No.
What did you have in mind?
Well, this is what I was thinking, right? So The New boys, if you haven't listened to The New, first of all, download their podcast.
Yeah.
Because it is hilarious.
Highly recommended.
What they do at the start of every episode, they have a bottle of wine.
That's right.
They open it up, they crack it open.
Yep.
They pour a glass for each other, and they talk about, the wine, where it came from, why it's good, what day it's good on.
Yep.
What we do, because we're not quite sophisticated as them, and we probably don't have the budget that they have.
Sure, yeah.
So I went across to Woolworths before this episode, and I just went and grabbed a 4-pack of V.
Oh, nice.
It was on special.
Yeah. Well, that's what we do in general. I didn't know if we wanted to let them know that, but yeah.
Well, this is what I'm thinking. So let's start off the episode. We're drinking V in the same manner that The New open up their bottle of wine. So here we go, everyone. That's me opening my V. And some interesting facts about this batch of V, actually. It's good for when you need that extra kick, obviously, when you're tired. I'm running on 2 hours sleep, actually. So
Are you?
I am drinking some V right now.
The effervescence.
I know. It's like that extra kick that you need. So
That medicinal, sweet and sour, sickly...
there's a buzz in my loin.
I feel it.
I feel like my appendix is having a party. They didn't invite the kidneys, naturally.
Yeah, of course not.
The small intestine's drunk on the floor,
Yep.
like he always
Yeah.
fucking is.
Yeah.
The slob.
Friday morning.
Alright, the ribs are just mooching off everyone. Because that's what they do.
No, I see the ribs as kind of giving everybody a big cuddle. Really, they're
Nice. So they're
there for the comfort. Like, you guys are ill, and let me embrace you.
Are they the touchy uncle that's like a little bit too touchy?
Probably, yeah.
With the
Probably.
nephews and nieces.
And you've got your kind of your derelict floating ribs, which they're not really attached to the family.
Oh, okay.
They leech on a little bit, but they like to have the freedom.
Which part of the body, which part of the anatomy is the black sheep of the family at this party? Who's the one that's sitting in the corner, not talking to everyone else? He's sort of, it's not really...
Probably the liver.
Oh, the liver.
Yeah. He's just always in a
does a lot of
shitty
work.
mood, you know what I mean?
He's
dark.
Because you know what? The liver has to find the good in everything.
He does, yeah.
And
exactly.
that must take its toll.
The liver is spent. He's got to process everybody else's issues.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So if someone downs a bottle of, fucking alcohol, he's the one that has to sift through that and find the minute goodness out of that.
That's correct.
Over years, that shit will take its toll. Anyway, interesting fact about V, not a lot of people know this. John Stamos kisses every can that comes out of production.
Is that right?
Off the production line.
I did not know that.
John
Wow.
Stamos, they have a can, they fill it up, they seal it up. John Stamos is there, gives it a kiss.
It's good to hear that he's still working.
Yeah, well, he needs the work, but he's a great guy. I love John Stamos. He's a great guy.
Great hair. Great hair.
He's got great hair. He has fantastic hair. Okay, another one. Another couple of quick ones. V is a natural aphrodisiac. It also cures blindness.
Natural aphrodisiac.
A natural aphrodisiac. Absolutely.
Right. So,
as opposed
does that mean V grows on trees? I don't know. How is that natural aphrodisiac?
There's a spring.
It's
from my understanding,
a V spring.
There's a V spring.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the South Americas, somewhere around there. There's a V spring. They came across it early in the 1800s.
Okay.
And the Aztecs actually used that to sort of fuel their parties.
Yeah.
Their Aztec parties where they would just get absolutely high on V.
The juice of the gods.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And there you go.
Yeah,
So that's how they built those fucking pyramids and shit. My man.
And I think they even had like a V rain dance of sorts.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Where they prayed to the V god.
Yeah.
Which in actual fact was John Stamos.
Oh, okay, cool.
So there you go. See, it's good how everything comes together.
Yeah, it does.
Another one, if the average 12-year-old boy consumes more than 100 cans of V per year, that's 2 per week.
Yeah.
They are more likely to be attracted to Asian chicks later in life.
Ah, okay. Well, that's good to know. That really is. Thanks for that, man.
It's something for our listeners to really so have a drink. Yeah.
So on that, let's clink V's to that. And,
absolutely. Here we go. Generational episode 16. Episode 16!
Welcome back, people!
Ciao for everyone in Italy. Ciao. Come sera?
Hola.
Hola, come estás?
Arigato.
Oh, hurrah! That's absolutely incredibly racist. Very sorry, everyone.
Hurrah.
We are a professional outfit now. We should know better than that, T-Mac.
We should. But if you've got fans in those countries, you need to be able to speak their language, speak in their dialect.
Absolutely.
Why not?
If someone could send us maybe a Chinese or Korean or Colombian dictionary, something to that extent, send it to us or just email us the link, and we'll study that profusely, and we will do an episode purely in Colombian next week.
I agree. Yeah, that's good. Okay,
about a week.
Fantastic.
About a week to learn Colombian or
something like that.
About a week. You think about it?
I think we can do it in a week.
We can talk about this.
Okay.
Off air. We'll talk about it.
May I bring something up with you?
That's the words I've been wanting to hear for minutes. So my answer is yes.
Milking.
Go on.
What does that bring to your mind?
Okay, milking. Oh my god, my brain is just flooding with imagination
imagery.
Right now.
Just
There's so
imagery.
much imagery. There's so much happening.
Are you picturing Delilah out on the paddock milking her cow?
I actually pictured nipples straight away.
Okay, milking. So you pictured breastfeeding.
Breastfeeding.
Milking. That is actually an expression used for that.
Milking the what would they call it?
They were milking the mammary.
The double udders?
Yeah. The human udder.
Milking the mammary.
Milking the mammary. Yeah, of course.
Milking the
mammary.
The next time I am with a female in bed naked,
you're gonna try.
I'm gonna throw the word mammary out there.
Okay.
Oh baby.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that's gonna really get you much action.
What is, like, just really quickly, what is a mammary, T-Mac? Talk to me about the anatomy, boy.
You really don't know what mammary is?
I have not. Is it like a gland? Or
it is a gland.
Fuck
the mammary gland. That is a breast. Did you know the breast was a gland?
I didn't know the breast was a gland, man.
So you solely thought the breast was just there to service you for your own personal pleasure.
Hang on. So what you're saying is a breast has more purpose than just sort of chilling out and being sexy.
That's correct.
Because I always wondered, so does that mean that my nipples do something?
They would. In fact, did you know you started as a woman in the womb?
Shut up.
Did you know that
I'm
thing
all
hanging
in.
between your legs?
Yeah.
Before it actually came out, you were this little squirt of an embryo. It was actually inside of you.
So, okay.
And that was actually what would have been your clitoris. That's not meant to be a joke. That didn't deserve a drug.
I just got really nervous. I get nervous whenever we talk about female body parts, so I'm not used to that.
So the clitoris actually grows out,
So,
falls out of the body, keeps growing, and
I don't know.
becomes the male anatomy.
when do I log in?
Yeah. Let's get back to... But we're back on reality this time.
We're back.
We're on reality.
Let me do an outro. That was what a mammary gland is. Alright, now you can continue.
Yeah, good. I'm glad you learned something. Now, milking. We all remember the big viral craze last year called planking.
Yes, I absolutely
Okay.
remember planking quite well.
You
Sorry-
remember
sorry
planking?
about that. Sorry.
Yeah. No, that's all right. Did you want to do a planking song? Or
I
something?
thought
Is that-
about it, but
is
then
that- no.
again I panicked. I remember that you said clitoris earlier. So.
Explain. What was planking again?
Planking was the act of laying down. I don't know how the exact laying down chest first with your legs straight, so your whole body is straight.
Yeah.
You're laying. So you're on an. So there's an object, right?
Right.
And you want to plank it.
Correct.
Okay. So you get your chest and you put it on, and you have your legs,
Straight out.
and then you put your arms.
Yeah, we get it. So it was
Planking.
essentially the act of lying
Chest
prostrate. I believe that's lying flat and face down, if I'm not mistaken. Prostate is that flat area.
Lying
between-
prostate is
Pros-
absolutely something different.
Yeah, that's telling a lie about your prostate.
About your
and
prostate.
That's not good.
That's not get yourself joked.
No, that's not going to get you anywhere.
Yeah.
There's a new craze that's now come out of
Education.
the east coast of America, and it's called milking.
Really?
It's called milking. It's called milking. Okay.
Talk to me about milking.
So it hasn't quite gone worldwide viral, but it's just crazy. It's a bit of a stupid one. It's a bit of a attention-seeking one. What you do is you buy a 2-liter bottle of milk, and you take it to your destination wherever you want to do it. Some people do it walking across the street. Some people go to a park, whatever. You open the bottle of milk and you pour it over your head while you're being filmed.
Okay, hang on a minute. So the goal is to go into a public place
Correct.
and to pour a bottle of milk onto your head.
Over your head. The whole bottle of milk. You just stand it with it over. You let it pour over your face. You're being videoed. They've taken it to different levels. They've tried to make it a bit artistic, where they're hiding inside of a wheelie bin. They pop out of the wheelie bin and they pour the milk over their
Milk
head.
pouring. You know what's great? It's because they're really getting people.
Yeah.
They're really being rebels. You
Well,
know?
it's just... I've seen actually some things on YouTube, and some people are complaining like, "Why are they wasting milk?" You know?
That's what we should be worried about.
Yeah, we should be worried about that.
We should be
not
really
the
worried
sanity
about.
of our Generation Y.
Absolutely
Anything like
not.
that. No.
I'm so proud to be a Gen Y. Can we get all the Gen Ys? Thank you. Yeah, all the Gen Ys now, all the Gen X's. All the Gen X's are laughing in our face.
In unison. Yeah, that's Gen Xers. Thank you for agreeing with me. This Gen Y is just idiocy again.
very split
Idiocy.
audience.
Milking.
Milking, so that's the new thing.
That's the new thing.
So they needed to find a new fad, and some kid has a fridge with a bottle of milk in it.
Right.
He's like, I'm over planking.
Yeah.
What am
I
I
think
gonna do?
it may have started as his mother asked him to do the chores, take out the garbage.
Yeah.
As a rebel, he said, "No, mother, I'm not going to take out the garbage. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pour milk over my head in your kitchen."
He really showed her.
He did.
I really no. This is brilliant. This is absolutely brilliant. Milking.
Milking it.
So what sort of places do they do it? What sort of?
Well, I've seen some videos. You can YouTube it. Basically, just walking through a busy intersection where all the sorts of cars are. As they're walking, they're pouring it over to their head, right? So it's just spilling everywhere. Fully clothed, obviously,
Yeah.
but you can take it to new levels.
Absolutely. So wow.
Yeah.
First of all.
The reason I bring now, I saw this, right, and I'm thinking, okay, the year's almost out now, so
Yeah.
it's almost 2013.
Yeah.
What new viral crazes can we expect in 2013?
Okay, that's a good point.
Now, the thing about viral crazes is, like with planking, it didn't have any real identity. Anyone would do it, things like that. It may have left out some specific types of groups of people.
It's very arbitrary. Yeah.
So I've kind of come up with kind of 3 that would...
Oh, you've got some good. I just noticed. Yeah. Okay.
That would really touch
Okay. Cool.
on a couple key categories.
I
as
have
it were.
one. Yeah, I have one that I just thought of as well. So,
Oh, did you? Okay.
So you do your
Okay.
thing.